So hello everyone, welcome back. Last video la sentence and its types பத்தி பார்த்தோம். So இந்த வீடியோல sentence pattern and its basic types பத்தி பார்க்க போறோம். So நம்ம already what is sentence அப்படின்னு பார்த்துட்டோம். So sentence அப்படின்னா it's a group of words. It's a group of words and it follows all the grammatical rules. Moreover, that provides a complete meaning. So ஒரு sentence வந்து group of words இருக்கும். அது எல்லா grammatical rules follow பண்ணும். Plus வந்து complete ஒரு meaning provide பண்ணும். So அதுதான் sentence. So இப்ப sentence pattern அப்படின்னா அந்த sentence pattern எப்படி இருக்கும்னா அதுல subject இருக்கும், verb இருக்கும், complement இருக்கும், object இருக்கும், adjectives இருக்கும், adverbs இருக்கும். So இதெல்லாம் சேர்ந்ததுதான் ஒரு sentence pattern. So இந்த sentence pattern பாத்தீங்கன்னா அதுலயே பேசிக்கா ஒரு 7 types இருக்கு. So ஒவ்வொரு டைப்பும் ஒவ்வொரு மாதிரி. சில டைப்ஸ்ல subject verb மட்டும் இருக்கும். another category subject verb complement இருக்கும். So அத பத்தி தான் பார்க்க போறோம். So types of sentence pattern பார்க்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி பிரீஃபா அந்த sentence patternல இருக்கிற subject, verb, object இதெல்லாம் என்ன அப்படின்ட்டு பார்க்கலாம். First வந்து subject. So subject அப்படின்னா அது வந்து either noun or pronoun phrase இருக்கும். So noun, pronoun என்னன்னு ரொம்ப டீடைலா different videosல பார்க்கலாம். நான் இதுல just ஒரு brief explanation தான் கொடுக்க போறேன். So subjectனாலே அது ஒரு noun இல்லைன்னா pronoun இருக்கும். So noun அப்படின்னா அது ஒரு person ஆவோ இல்ல group of persons ஆவோ இல்ல things ஆவோ இல்ல ஒரு place ஆவோ. So இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கிற things தான் noun. So nounலயே வந்து நிறைய different types இருக்கு. So அதெல்லாம் டீடைல்டா another வீடியோல பார்க்கலாம். So அதான் noun. Then pronounனா first person, second person, third person, singular, plural சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா? I, my, me. I, we அப்படிங்கிறது first person வரும். You, they அப்படிங்கிறது third person. He, she, it எல்லாம் second person. So இதுதான் வந்து pronoun. So இத பத்தியும் அந்த pronoun different types பத்தியும் another வீடியோல டீடைலா பார்க்கலாம். So ஜென்ரலா subject அப்படின்னா அது ஒரு person, things இல்லனா place. இதுதான் subject. verb. Next verb பார்த்தா verb அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு action. நம்ம பண்ற action தான் verb. One more thing, be verb னு சொல்லுவாங்க. am, is or was, were. Depends on the tenses. Am, is or was, were, will be, shall be. So இதுதான் வந்து be verbs. So verb வந்து இந்த be verb-ஆவும் இருக்கலாம், அப்படி இல்லைன்னா action-ஆ இருக்கலாம். So action வந்து physical action-ஆவும் இருக்கலாம், mental action-ஆவும் இருக்கலாம். Physical action-ஆ read பண்றது, writing, reading, then running, then thinking, இதெல்லாம் நம்ம physical-ஆ பண்ற actions. Mental action நம்ம think பண்றது, அது mental action. So whatever ஒரு person-ஆல எந்த ஒரு அவர் பண்ற action தான் verb. Next வந்து object. So object அப்படின்னா same object subject same thing தான். Only வந்து ஒரு sentenceல அது இருக்கிற place அதோட position தான் differ ஆகும். So object subject it's a things, noun or pronoun phrase தான். But அதோட position in the sentence will vary. Next வந்து complement. Complement அப்படின்னா ஒரு sentence finish பண்ற word தான் complement. So நம்ம examples பார்க்கறப்ப ரொம்ப clear-ஆ புரியும். ஒரு sentence இப்போ he is, heங்கிறது subject, isங்கிறது verb. அத sentence finish பண்றப்போ he is good அப்படின்னு சொல்றோம். அந்த finish பண்ற sentence தான் complement. Then வந்து direct object. Direct objectங்கிறது actually objectோட two types வந்து direct object, indirect object. So first direct object பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த sentenceல ஒரு அந்த things அந்த action வந்து எதுக்காக நடக்குது அப்படிங்கறத நோட்டிஃபை பண்றதா. For what, something for what அப்படிங்கிறது direct object. Something to whom, for whom, யாருக்காக அப்படிங்கிறதா indirect object. Next adjective பாத்தீங்கன்னா noun வந்து describe பண்றதா adjective. nounனா இப்போ she is a girl, அதுல girlங்கிறது noun, sheயும் noun தான், girlம் noun தான். ஆனா she is a beautiful girl சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, அதுதான் அந்த beautiful தான் adjective. அவ ஒரு girl, அதுவே அந்த girl ரொம்ப அழகான பொண்ணு அப்படின்னு அந்த noun describe பண்றதுதான் adjective. Then adverb பாத்தீங்கன்னா verb describe பண்றது. He runs fast. He runs, runங்கிறது ஓடுறது action. அதுவே fastங்கிறது அவன் fast ஓடுனான் அந்த verb describe பண்ணுது. So அதுதான் adverb. So almost வந்து adverb adjectives ரெண்டுமே வந்து suffix ஓட தான் finish ஆகும். So இப்ப beauty plus full தான் beautiful. fullங்கிறது suffix. அதே மாதிரி he works hardly. So hard plus ly தான் hardly. So அதான் adverb வந்து ly அதோட suffix. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய varieties இருக்கு. அது நம்ம தனித்தனி வீடியோஸ்ல பார்க்கலாம். So let's see the types of sentence pattern. So first one, subject and verb, SV pattern. Second one, subject, verb and object, SVO pattern. Third one, subject, verb, complement, SVC pattern. And fourth one, subject, verb, indirect object and direct object. So that is SVIODO pattern. Otherwise SVOO pattern. Next one, subject verb object complement, so SVOC pattern. Then subject verb adjective pattern, SVA pattern. Then subject verb object adverb, that is SVOA pattern. So ஒவ்வொரு பேட்டர்ன்ஸ்க்கும் some examples பார்க்கலாம். So அப்போ நல்ல ஒரு ஐடியா கிடைக்கும். சப்ஜெக்ட்னா என்ன, வேர்ப்னா என்ன, ஆப்ஜெக்ட், காம்ப்ளிமெண்ட், அட்வர்ப், அட்ஜெக்டிவ்ஸ்னா என்ன அப்படிங்கிறதுல ஒரு கிளியர் ஐடியா கிடைக்கும். So this is subject and verb SV pattern. So example first one பார்த்தீங்கன்னா I swim. So already சொன்ன மாதிரி Iங்கிறது ஒரு pronoun. So I subject and swim is a action. So it's a verb. Next one, Minu is working. So Minu அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரு person note பண்ணுது. So person அப்படினாலே that's a subject, I mean that's a noun, right? Noun. So instead இப்போ வினுக்கு பதிலா he போட்டிருந்தா that's a pronoun. So place, things, person இதெல்லாம் தான் நமக்கு already noun பார்த்துட்டோம். So Vinu is subject and is working. Work அப்படிங்கிறது verb. Is working அப்படிங்கிறது actually அது வந்து continuous present continuous tenseல இருக்கு. மத்தபடி work அப்படிங்கிறது வந்து action. So that's a verb. So Vinu is working. So Vinu is subject and is working is verb. Next one, the student and the teacher read. இங்க student and teacher both are subject தான். So the student and the teacher is the subject. ஏன்னா இதுல வந்து அதான் நம்மளோட noun இல்லையா, ஒரு person or group of persons, அதான் noun. Next readங்கிறது action, that is the verb. Then they had been playing. So they அப்படிங்கிறது pronoun. So that's the subject. Had been playing. Play அப்படிங்கிறது verb. Had been playing வந்து அது வந்து past perfect continuous tense. அது tenses பத்தி தனியா ஒரு வீடியோல different வீடியோல கம்ப்ளீட்டா பார்க்கலாம். So had been playing. Playங்கிறது action, that's the verb. Next she had slept. Sheங்கிறது subject and had slept. Sleeping வந்து ஒரு action. So had slept அப்படிங்கிறது verb. So இதான் SV pattern. So next one, subject, verb and object, SVO pattern. So for examples, I drive a car. So in this sentence, I is a subject, drive is action, so it's a verb, and a car also a thing. So it's an object. Then next one, they ate dinner. So they is a pronoun and it's a subject, ate. Ate is the past form of eat. So it's an action, eating. So it's a verb, and dinner is an object. Next one, somebody caught the ball. So somebody is a group of people. So somebody is a subject. Caught, it means it's a past form of catch. So catching the ball is a action. So it's a verb, and the ball is an object. Next one, she reads book. So she is the subject, read is verb, and books is the object. Then his uncle runs a business. His uncle is a subject, runs is a verb, and a business is an object. Next வந்து SVC pattern. So subject verb complement pattern. So complement அப்படினாலே that is used to complete the sentence. So for example, first one, I am busy. So in the sentence la I subject, am be verb. So if the sentence is like I am, it is an incompleted sentence. So the word busy is used to complete the sentence. So it is a complement. So here I is subject, am is be verb, and busy is the complement. Next one, he is a dentist. So he is subject, I is a verb, and a dentist. The word dentist is used to complete the sentence. So it is a complement. Likewise, in the next example also, she is subject, is a be verb, and kind. The word kind is used to complete the sentence. Next one, the leaves turn. So the leaves subject, turn is an action word, so verb, and turn what? It's an incompleted sentence, right? So the word yellow is used to complete the sentence. So here in this sentence, the leaves turn yellow. Yellow is the complement. And next one, the tea is getting cold. Here the tea is the subject, is getting. So is getting, actually the verb here is get. And is getting is the present continuous tense form. So is getting is the verb, and cold is used to complete the sentence. So definitely it's the complement. Next pattern, SVOO pattern, subject verb, indirect object and direct object. Usually the indirect object lies in between verb and direct object. So for example, I gave her a gift. So here I is the subject, gave is a action word, so verb, and her is the indirect object, and a gift is the direct object. Actually, we already seen what is direct object. Direct object means for what the incident has happened, and indirect object means to whom the incident has happened. So for what means எதுக்காக, அது direct object. To whom is யாருக்காக, that is indirect object. So in the next example, she teaches us English. So அவங்க எங்களுக்கு English teach பண்றாங்க. So she is the subject, teaches is the verb, us is the indirect object, and English is the direct object. Then next one, we wish you a happy new year. So we is the subject, wish is the verb, you is the indirect object, and a happy new year is the direct object. Next one, the headmaster showed her the result. So the headmaster is the subject, showed is the verb, her is the indirect object, and the result is the direct object. In the next example, they sold him pictures. They is the subject, sold. So is the past form of sell. So is the verb, and him is the indirect object, and pictures is the direct object. The next pattern, subject verb object complement, that is SVOC pattern. Let's see some examples. So first one, I left the door open. Here I is the pronoun which is the subject, and left is the past form of leave. So it's the verb, and the door is also a noun. So it's an object, and the word open, it doesn't describe the noun. Actually, the open door means the door, for the door noun, the word open described, but here the door open, so it's not describing the noun, and it's just completing the sentence, so it's a complement. Then the next example, they made him captain. So they is the pronoun, it's a subject, and made is a past form of make. It's an action, so it's a verb, and him is a pronoun, so it's in the ending of the sentence, so it's an object, and captain. They made him captain. So just it's completing the sentence. The word captain is used to complete the sentence, so it's a complement. Likewise, in the third example, she got her shoes wet. So she is the subject, got is the verb, her is the object. I'm sorry, her shoes, not her. Her shoes.
So அவளுடைய shoes. It's a thing. It's a thing. So that's the object. And just wet. Wet, it's just completing the sentence, not describing the noun. So it is a complement. Then next one, he learned music last year. So he is a subject, learn is a verb, and music is also a thing, right? So it's a object, and last year. So just last year. So it's a complement, just completing the sentence. So it's a complement. Next one, we recognized him as a genius. So we is the subject, recognized is the verb. Him, pronoun, it's in the end of the sentence, so it's an object. As a genius, it's just completing the sentence. So it's not describing the either the noun or the verb. So it's just completion of sentence. So it's a complement. So next pattern, subject, verb, adjective. So we already seen what is adjective. So adjective is a word that describes the noun, that describes the characteristics of the noun. So for example, she looks pretty. So here she is the subject and look is the verb, and pretty. So how she looks? She looks, I mean, um, அவ பார்க்க எப்படி இருக்கா? How? That is ரொம்ப அழகா இருக்கா. So here the adjective describes the noun. She is the noun, right? So here the property of the noun is described. So pretty is the adjective. In next example, he feels annoyed. So here he is the subject, that is a pronoun, right? So he is the subject, and feel is the action, so it's a verb. And annoyed, so annoyed means little bit irritated, எரிச்சல் விடுறது, அதான் அதோட மீனிங் தான், annoyed மீனிங் அதுதான். So he feels annoyed. How he feels? He, so that describe the noun he, how the noun feels. So he feels annoyed. So it's description of noun, right? That's what it is, adjective. It's not a compliment. So next one, the yellow duck sounds loud. So the yellow duck, it's a thing, the yellow duck, the whole thing. So it is the subject, and sounds is the verb, and loud sounds loud, it's describing. So ரொம்ப சத்தமா. So that is the adjective. Next one, hair looks funny. Likewise, same in the first example, she looks pretty. So hair is the subject, how it looks, so funny, right? So describing the noun her hair. So funny is the object, obviously. Look is the action word, that's the verb. In next example, he is tall. So here tall is not the complement. This tall is describe the noun he. So he, how is he? He is very tall actually. So here the word tall is an adjective. So next pattern, subject, verb, object, adverb, I mean SVOA pattern. So here adverb is the new one, right? So we already seen what is adverb. So adverb is the word that describes the verb. So likewise, adjective describes the noun, and here adverb describes the verb. So for example, I put the vase on the table. So I is the pronoun, which is the subject. Put is the action word, which is verb. The vase. So the vase is also a thing, so it's an object. On the table. So I put where. So on the table, that describes the verb, right? So verb is put. Put is the verb. So where I put. So describes the verb, not the subject or not the noun. So on the table is the adverb. Next one, he visited the temple in Chennai. So he is subject, visited is past form of visit. So is the verb. The temple is a thing, so it is an object. In Chennai. So where? I visited. Visited where? So visiting some place. So that describes the verb. So it is an adverb. So in Chennai is an adverb. Next one, they treated her very kindly. So they is a subject, treated as a verb, her is a pronoun. So obviously it's an object. And very kindly, how they treated, her, how they treated. So it's not describing the noun, it describes the verb treated. So very kindly is the adverb. So mostly adverb finished with some suffixes like ly. So kind plus ly, kindly. The next one, she put the book aside. So she is a subject, put is the verb, the book is an object, and aside. So where she put? She put where? Somewhere. So aside is the, it describes the verb, so it's definitely is an adverb. Next one, the boy brought his suitcase upstairs. So same kind of where he brought the suitcase. So the boy is a subject, brought is the verb. It's a past form of bring. So bring na எடுத்துட்டு வருது. So brought is the past form of bring and it's an action word. So verb, and his suitcase is the object where he brought, where. So upstairs is a adverb.
ஸோ நம்ம சென்டென்ஸ் பேட்டர்ன் அண்ட் அதோட டைப்ஸ் பற்றி பார்த்தோம். இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருந்துச்சுன்னா சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க. See you soon in my next video. Thank you.